Hello NOX. Tonight we're at the theaters and we are seeing Gladiator 2. This is written by David Scarpa, Peter Craig, and David Frazzoni, directed by Ridley Scott. It's been 24 years since we last seen Gladiator in theaters, so this is really exciting. And what's really funny is I'm standing next to the Y2K poster, so Y2K 2000s crazy time. Kind of actually looking forward to this movie. So this stars Connie Nielsen, Paul Mescal, Denzel Washington, Pedro Pascal, and Joseph Quinn. This cast is pretty stacked, which I'm really excited to see Denzel Washington in this film because I'm a big Denzel Washington fan, and I always like seeing him on the screen. I think he's a really top-tier actor. So, like I said, 24 years since we've last seen Gladiator in theaters, and I just watched the first one, and it's been 10 to 15 years since I watched that film. And what I really enjoyed about that movie was the battle scenes, the war scenes, the fights in the Coliseum, and I think this one's even gonna be a lot crazier. So let's go ahead and go inside and watch the movie, and we'll come back and give you a review. Are you not entertained? All right, we just got out of seeing Gladiator 2, and what can I say for my first initial thoughts? This movie, I really enjoyed. I think it's way different from this first movie, but it still has reminiscence of the original movie. I think the actors did a fantastic job in this. I think Paul Mescal did a great job. Pedro Pascal did. Denzel Washington did a fantastic job. It was good to see Connie Nielsen again. Joseph Quinn, I feel like he had not a lot of scenes, but I think he did a fantastic job, and it's good to see him in a bigger role like this. And I think his newcomer, Fred, I might be butchering this name, Fred Hetchinger. I probably am butchering this. He was the other twin, and he did a good job in this movie as well as playing kind of like an idiotic emperor. And I like how they showcase the twins in here, their dynamic in the movie. What I really enjoyed was the opening of this movie. The opening starts with a huge battle, super epic. The only thing I can compare this to was another Ridley Scott movie was Napoleon, which wasn't that great compared to this film. This film, awesome. Totally showcase how battles should be showcased in movies. Paul Mescal, he did fantastic in this movie. I've never really seen him in anything else. I might have, but I think he's really new to me. I think he did a great job of just showing just him as just like a brave soldier, just a great warrior who has honor, and Pedro Pascal in this movie as well. He did a fantastic job as in this too. He just he surprised me. I get a little bit sick of him because they throw him in a lot of movies, but in this movie I think he was going to surprise a lot of people. Denzel Washington, can never really hate the guy in movies. I think he did a great job in this as well. He really manipulated you in this film. I totally thought he was something else as a character, but no, he just twists with your head in this movie. I think Connie Nielsen did great. It was good to see her again, just playing, Lucius's mother, who's played by Paul Mescal. What else did I really like about this movie? I think the Coliseum battles. The Coliseum battles were so intense, way more massive than the first film. I think, like I said earlier, the budget of this movie is way bigger. We have so much technology, but when it comes to the battles in this one, it was just huge. They're fighting off not just tigers in this one. They're fighting off sharks. They're fighting off monkeys. It was crazy, and it was really cool to see even a rhino. I don't think I'm really spoiling too much. I think this is in the trailer. That's kind of why I wanted to see this movie. I knew it was going to be like a huge epic. The cinematography was really good in this movie. I think the dream sequences, like they did in the first movie, were really shot well. Sorry, they were shot well in this movie. I think it was cool to see the mythology of, like, I guess the Roman Empire, the Greek mythology in this. I think they did a fantastic job in showing like Hades, I guess the Grim Reaper, on the boat kind of thing. It just reminded me of watching like Hercules. I don't know. That's just me being a child right now. What else I really enjoyed was the action. I think they did really good with the action. The fight sequences, the choreography was really good. Yeah, there's a lot of good things in this movie. But let's just touch on what I didn't like about the movie. Like I said earlier, what was really cool seeing was like the sharks, the monkeys, and the rhino. I didn't enjoy how much CGI it was. However, I did remind myself, this is a movie. This is make-believe. You know what? I'm just gonna put myself in the movie and just pretend this is not gonna bother me, which I think I did pretty well. I mean, the first time watching the monkeys, it was a lot. I will say that it was too much, but I got over it. I think I really got over it. I think the whole sequence when there was the sharks was really cool. I still think too much CGI was thrown in this movie. What also I didn't really like, it didn't feel real. Like when it came to the first Gladiator, I felt like this could be an actual story. And in this one, it was like, yes, there's like some real elements to it, but when you throw like an entire ocean in the Coliseum, it just took me out of it. I'm not spoiling anything that's in the trailer. Look up it, search the trailer, you'll see them fighting in the Coliseum on boats. Insane. But overall, I mean, I think those were like my two issues. Oh, actually, there's one more issue. Might be spoiler territory. I'll give you like a couple seconds. Ending sucked. The ending just sucked. It just went blank. I don't know. It was kind of dumb. They couldn't figure out how to end the movie. We always talk about how they just have a hard time ending movies, and this one was a prime example of it. I mean, a lot of 2024 movies I've watched just do not know how to end a film, which just sucks. I mean, if I were to end this movie, I would have done it a lot better, I think. I'm not going to say exactly everything because I still want to not make it sure to spoil territory in this film. I just wanted to say that one thing. Ending sucks. Leave some comments how you can make this ending a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, overall, movie was great. If I have to go rate this movie, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I think a 4 out of 5. It almost had a 4.5, but that ending just lacked. So what did you guys think? Did you guys go see it this weekend? If so, leave a comment, subscribe, like the videos, share our videos, and as always, be kind, rewind, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Love ya.
I survived Glicken. By the way, Wicked is such a good movie.